So, ladies and gentlemen, all the good things happening today. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Satnam Sharanam Gacchami. And that this is the area where Mahatma Buddha, that he was Siddharth. That time he came from Lumbini, and then the fourth biggest religion in the world. First is around 2.5 billion, the Christians around 1.9 billion, the Muslims around 1.2 billion, the Indians, and around 800 millions, the Buddhists. And that is what exactly, ladies and gentlemen, this is where Mahatma Buddha, for 6 years, he did the penance, he did the tapasya in Kankhal. Kankhal means that he was just reduced to bones after taking so much 6 years of tapasya. And then finally, after 6 years, he couldn't get any gyan, he couldn't get any enlightenment. Then he went from this Dungeshwari cave. He went all the way next downwards to around 9 kilometers from here. He went to, ladies and gentlemen, Sujata temple. Sujata, then was one lady, Sujata. She was not pregnant, she was not having any child. Then she served Mahatma Buddha, she served Siddharth with kheer out of many thousands of cows. I don't know, something, that is how the story goes. And then Mahatma Buddha became slightly strong because he was very in Kankhal. He was very frail and with zero, that enlightenment, and with zero, energy in the beginning at that point of time. So, and then finally, ladies and gentlemen, he went to that Sujata fed him kheer and he became slightly strong. And he went to another 4-5 kilometers from 10 kilometers from there, the Mahabodhi area, near that people tree. And there he just, for 7 weeks, he just took 1 week kept on changing the places. 1 week one place, the second week another place, third week another place, fourth week another place, fifth week another place, sixth week another place, seventh week another place, and seven in that area only, around 500 meters, he just did another penance. And then after 7 weeks he got enlightenment. And then Siddharth became Mahatma Buddha. And after that, the first lady was this Sujata from Dungeshwari, where he did the 6 years, that tapasya, penance in this cave, at this cave. And then finally Sujata gave him the kheer. And then at Mahabodhi he just got the enlightenment. And then from there he moved to Sarnath and across India. At the age of 29 years, he had started from Lumbini. In that, as Siddharth, after getting married, he renounced everything and he wanted to find the answer to the agony and pain of the people, life and death. And then, ladies and gentlemen, for the next of 29 years he started as Siddharth. 6 years he did penance here, 35 years, and then 7 weeks he got the complete enlightenment in Mahabodhi. And then in Sarnath, next he was in Sarnath, and for 45 years he did the preaching of Buddhism afterwards. And then at 80 years he was from another lady, he was given some poison and he died finally. But before 3 months he had told that I will die, means I am going to just leave my this mortal remains. That is how the not story, how the Mahabodhi 3000 years back this goes. And then the history goes. And then you just see that these people, they are coming across, they come from China, they come from Thailand, they come from Cambodia, Mongolia, and all the places, and they keep huge amount of following for the Buddhism here, and they visit all the way from this Bodh Gaya in the search of peace. And then Mahatma Buddha, what Mahatma Buddha had told in that four principles of this teaching. The first teaching is that the man जो आदमी है, he is having the cycle of life and death, from one yoni to another yoni, thousands of yonis, and then he should get rid of this cycle of life and death. That is first means cycle of life and death. Then he told that the next is that greed. The man is full of greed, and he should get rid of this greed. And the third point in the Buddhism is that nirvana. We should get moksha. And then fourth is how to get moksha. There he describes some 8 principles, and during his lifetime he gave 84,000 of humans, 84,000 of total teachings to attain nirvana, to attain peace and happiness in life. That is what in nutshell Buddhism says, and that is what Mahatma Buddha says. Thank you, God bless. Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Thank you. Morning. You from which place? Oh, you? Sikkim. आप तो हिंदुस्तानी, आप तो इंडिया से ही है. बढ़िया है. आप तो हमारा भी हमारे जैसे, हम भी इंडिया से हैं. बढ़िया. Thank you. God bless.